In this video, we're going to determine how to find the number of solutions in different types of equations and how to find whether or not you're going to have one solution or no solutions or maybe infinitely many solutions. Okay, so we have three examples set up here, and for each of these, we're going to try to solve for x and see where it gets us. Okay, so over here on this side, we have negative 5x plus 2 equals negative 3x plus 9 minus 2x. So as you should know by now, I hope, you can see that the like terms aren't combined yet. So let's just do that first. So we're going to have negative 5x plus 2 equals, and you combine the negative 3x and the negative 2x, which gives you negative 5x plus 9. Okay? And this is what you're going to get after you combine the like terms. Let's move that negative sign up. Okay. Now, so you can either add 5x both sides or subtract 2 both sides, whatever you want to do first. I'm going to subtract 2. And that gives us negative 5x equals negative 5x plus, or sorry, plus 7. Okay. And then we add 5x on both sides. And that is basically going to give us, what's going to happen here is it's going to come out to be 0 equals 7. And from the get-go, no matter what you do, no matter what value of x you use, really, this is just a straight-up untrue statement. Because 0 will obviously never equal 7. 0 is not equal to 7. So therefore, because all the x's are gone, and once you try to solve for x, and you're left with this untrue statement here, this particular case is when you have no solutions. Okay? So when you have an untrue statement as such, like 0 equals 7, or sorry, 0 is not equal to 7, that's how you know when you have no solutions. And there's some patterns and shortcuts you can do to find that there's no solutions early on. So if you look back to our first step when we combine the like terms, you can already see that we have a negative 5x on both sides, right? So once you see that you have the same amount of variable on both sides and you have a different constant, so you see that on the left side, plus 2 is being added to the negative 5x, but on the right side, plus 9 is being added to the negative 5x. Once you see that, then you can easily determine that entire equation will have no solution, because there is no way that 5 of something plus 2 is going to be equal to 5 of that same thing plus 9. So from the get-go, we can determine that there are no solutions, and that's just an shortcut that you can use to get that no solutions answer from the beginning rather than having to do the entire equation up. Now let's move on to the next problem. 3x plus 7. That x kind of looks like a pi symbol. But 3x plus 7 equals x plus 7 plus 2x. As we did with the last one, let's first combine the like terms. 3x plus 7 equals, and once you combine x and 2x, you actually just get 3x plus 7. So if you're smart, you should have already noticed something here, and it's going to be something in the pattern that's similar to the last one, right? 3x plus 7 and 3x plus 7 are literally the same thing. But just in case you still haven't figured it out, let's solve this out and do minus 7 on both sides. What you get here is eliminating on both sides. 3x equals 3x. And then 3x equals 3x. That's basically the same thing as saying like 1 equals 1 or 2 equals 2 or 0 equals 0. So X can be literally anything. Anything you want it to be, whether it's 3.456 whatever bajillion. And this statement, 3x equals 3x, will remain true. So whenever you see that you have an expression that's the same on the other side, that's how you know that there's infinitely many solutions for that equation. So under here, I'm going to write infinitely, or just infinite solutions. Okay. Now, we have one last equation here, and I think you can already guess the pattern that this is going to take. We have one example of each, but let's solve it out anyways. So, minus x. So first let's start out doing, let's do minus 1 both sides. And then we have x plus 13 equals 7x. Alright, now we can subtract x from both sides, and we'll get 13 equals 6x. Now we can divide by 6 on both sides, and we will be left with the solution of x equals 13/6. So for this type of equation, it's just a simple one solution equation that you've been doing in all these past videos. And yeah, that's the answer for this one. So I'm gonna write under here one solution. So these are the different types of problems and that will correlate with different numbers of solutions that you'll usually see in algebra. And in the next video, I believe we're going to begin to go over inequalities. And inequalities, like and or inequalities, are very weird, and I found them very complicated when I first begun them. So good luck with that. But see you in the next one.